All right, Pickle. We, about a year ago, planted a segment seed. Mm-hmm. We went out into the field. And these are high school football predictions, by the way. We went out into the field, and we dug a little hole. We dropped in a little segment seed, and we covered it back up with dirt, poured a little bit of water on it, a little bit of sunshine, and then suddenly, a year later, it's time to harvest that. Because last year, around this time, I need to go back and take a look at when this was. That is findable. That is a knowable fact. I made 5 bold predictions about Texas high school football in 2022. That came out on, let's see, I'm looking at the segment. That came out on August 16th, 2022, almost a year to the day.
Wow.
August 16th, 2022, I made 5 bold predictions for the 2022 Texas high school football season. The rules were they had to be bold, and your mileage may vary on that, but they had to be bold, and they had to be measurable, right? So it couldn't be like, football will be fun, or like a team from Austin will be good. It had to be measurable, okay? So those were the rules, and I came up with 5 bold predictions, gazing into the future and trying to figure out exactly what this season was going to look like. And now it's time to be held accountable for what I've said. We hear that all the time. Tepper, you just go on and on and on, and nobody ever tells you that you're wrong. Well, here you go. Here's an opportunity to tell me that I'm wrong with my 5 bold predictions from 2022 for the Texas high school football season. Let's see how I did. We'll start with the first prediction. Let's start with prediction number 1.
And that is that there will be at least 4 repeat UIL state champions.
How about that? Starting off hot. I said that there will be at least 4 repeat Texas high school football state champions in UIL 2022. And you had South Oak Cliff go back to that. You had China Spring go back to that. You had Franklin go back to that. And you had Westbrook go back to back. That's 4. Ding, ding, ding. I nailed it. Hit it on the head. 4 repeat state champions in 2022. That's just taking it, a little crossover, a little step back. Hit the J. Just a soaking wet jumper. We're 1-0. Could not be any better. There's nothing stopping this prediction freight train. Let's check out prediction number 2.
4. We're sticking on the 4 train. UIL 11-man quarterbacks will throw for 4,000 plus yards.
Now, that's a lot. This is bold for a lot of reasons. Wow. On an absolute heater here.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. There were, believe it or not, many more. How many did I say? 4? 4 UIL 11-man quarterbacks would throw 4,000 plus yards? How about this? Armando Luan at Sunray, Blake Flowers at Seminole, J.J. Acosta at Taft, Clifton Cooper at Ponder. We're already at 4. All right, wow. I've already nailed it. Jake Wilson at Byron Nelson. Evan Bullock at Anna. Right? Connor Cuff at Carthage. PJ Hatter at Spring Westfield.
That's
7.
Great. I didn't realize there were that many.
7 UIL 11-man quarterbacks threw for 4,000 yards. 7 of them. Now, I would need to look. That might be an all-time record.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's actually absurd.
Because 4,000 is a lofty, lofty number.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen very often. But anyway, nailed it. 4 11-man quarterbacks threw for more than 4,000 yards. 2-0, Pickle. 2-0.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Prediction number 3.
A first-year UIL program will make the regional semifinals.
How about that?
You've got to have someone in mind here.
I have a couple. Okay, nobody's perfect.
That could go wrong.
Nobody's perfect. First-year UIL program will make the regional semifinals. Didn't happen. Now, we got close. Okay? Frisco Emerson came close.
Yeah.
And then I would say the real surprise, Canyon West Plains.
Yep.
Both made it to the area round of the playoffs, but fell short of a regional semifinal, like I said they would. Lake Belton was also in the mix. They made the playoffs. I want to say if you watch that segment back, I thought Lake Belton was a contender. I might have said Frisco Emerson, and I think I said Killian Chaparral as well. Those were the ones that I had my eye on. San Antonio Piper was in the mix as well. But alas, that is incorrect. Nobody's perfect. I missed that. A first-year UIL program did not make the regional semifinals. So I'm 2-1. 2-1. 2 more to go.
Trash.
Let's see how we do.
Texas teams will win the season series against non-Texas teams, which, if I am correct from the segment we did a couple months ago, that was not the case last year.
Ha-ha! Texas comes through for me. Thank you, Texas.
As it should.
Thank you, Texas. 59-38 Texas went against out-of-state schools last year. Did an impressive job.
I'm never upset when you're wrong on these, but I would have been upset about that one because that would have been the greater.
That would have hurt us in a personal way. That would have hurt us in a personal way. But no, Texas took care of business against outsiders. I want to say, who was the team? I know DeSoto took it on the chin against St. Francis Academy, that team from Maryland that came in. There's always one that comes in and hands Texas a big L, and everyone wants to go crazy about it.
Yeah. Last year it was Duncanville with Bosco.
Yeah, St. John Bosco.
Or 2 years ago, and then this year it was
the team from
the Maryland school for DeSoto.
But alas, Texas took care of business as it usually does against. So that's a win for Texas. It's a win for me. It guarantees me a winning record on these 5 predictions. Let's close it out and finish it in style.
A team from the Rio Grande Valley will make the state semifinals. Stand up, Edinburgh Vela.
I think you got some options here. Okay. So no, didn't happen. Now, we did have a team in the regional final that came within a touchdown of winning that game.
Yes.
In PSJA North.
That was a heck of a game.
In PSJA North, they were, let's see, what was the final score of that game? 20-14. Right? Not to mention that Edinburgh Vela was within a touchdown of Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial as well. But the whole point of this is to be measurable and accountable, and it was wrong. They did not make the state semifinals. PSJ North or Edinburgh Vela did not make the state semifinals. Although, by the way, let's not forget that Brownsville Veterans Memorial also made the regional semifinals. And before losing to PSJA North. So it was a good year for the Valley, but not that historic year that we predicted here on the show. And so I'm going to take an L on that one. But overall, 3-2.
Not bad.
Not bad. 60%.
Not great.
But
not bad.
I think the word you're looking for is great work, Greg.
That's words, not word. And 2, no.
I think the word you're looking for is I respect and admire you, Greg, for your prognostications.
What? Who?
3-2
Never.
on my bold Texas high school football predictions. Coming next week, 5 bold predictions for 2023 for college and 5 bold predictions for 2023 for Texas high school football season.
Well, how about that?
Stick around for that. Because then we're going to go back and plant another seed and come back to it a year
Because
later.
some of your seeds died.
But more of them lived and died.